cause any turnovers this game, but what do you think some of the main issues for the turnover struggles have been for this game?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Honestly, maybe it's just we're not taking the turnover period in practice well enough. We practice every single day, offense, ball security, and defense turnover circuit. We practice that every single day. We can't take that period just lightly. We gotta come to practice, and during that period specifically, we just have to go as hard as we can. We have to just get better in that period. Focus on what period we're in, but in that period specifically, because the turnovers they kill you. You at that point you're beating yourself. So we got to take care of the ball moving forward, and just worry about sustaining drives.
Thank you for that, Jahan. Chris Heidel, and then Parth Upadhyay, you're on deck.
Hey, Jahan, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good. I know this is the last 3 games of the season. Is it just the best of 3 for you guys to get something going, so to have something positive for next year? I know with all this stuff going on this year, it's been one of those wild 2020.
Yeah, it's been a rough year, but like every single week, we're focused on going 1-0. That's our goal every week. We're looking at our we gotta come in tomorrow, learn from the film, and then we just gotta move on. We gotta focus on just going 1-0, coming to practice every day, going hard, the lifts, meetings, getting these corrections done, and just focusing on our mistakes and just building off that. Just going 1-0.
Thank you for that candid answer, Parth. You're up next, and then Joe Giuliano, you're on deck.
Jahan, you might have kind of answered this earlier. I couldn't really hear well, but I know you said you have belief in both guys at quarterback, Will Levis and Sean Clifford, but when you don't really know who's going to be that guy starting and kind of both guys are taking first-team reps, I'm assuming, how does that affect kind of building that chemistry with either guy throughout the week?
It honestly isn't that difficult, just because I've been with those guys ever since I got in here. I've been catching passes from those guys since I was a freshman, from both of those guys. So we've built the chemistry over the years. It's just a matter of execution. We just got to execute. We got to do our job, do our assignment, be on time for the quarterbacks. And we know they're going to get the ball to us. They're both more than capable of playing winning football. And we all know that. So we just got to come to practice. It starts in practice. We're going to get reps from both quarterbacks. So just taking advantage of every single rep.
Thank you for that answer. Just as a reminder, everyone, please raise your hand. I don't have control, so after you finish your question, if you could lower your hand. Joe Giuliano, you're up next. And then Ubias Wilborn, you're on deck.
Jahan, Coach Franklin says the story of the season is turnovers. How frustrating is it for you to just have your team go through the same thing every week with turnovers, putting you guys behind the 8 ball?
Yeah, it is extremely frustrating, just because we know that turnovers swing the game. When you get turnovers in the game, it's like if you're on defense and you get a turnover, you know that's huge. You're putting your offense in a great position. When you turn the ball over, we know we're putting our defense in a terrible position. It's about field possession, and then just keeping our defense on the field for too long. We just got to maintain the ball, secure the ball. Coach Shiraka preaches the ball is the program. We just got to take care of the ball and sustain drives.
Thank you. I apologize, Mark Brennan. Let's bump to you. I think I passed over you by accident. Mark.
Hey, Jahan. The news that Pat Fryermuth is done for the season. What does that kind of how does that resonate within the locker room? Obviously a great player, but a team leader as well. How much are you going to miss him in on the field and that leadership actually on the field?
Yeah, we're gonna miss Pat significantly. He's honestly, in my opinion, the best tight end in the country. And it hurts not having him out there, but he's one of those guys who he never gets down. He never gets down about it. He's looking to have the young tight ends step up. He's looking to take on that leadership role, like you said. He's a vocal leader. He's out there at practice every single day, hurt or not, just making sure those young guys are doing what they're supposed to do in the positions that they're supposed to be in. And we have complete faith in Brenton, Theo, Tyler, whoever's in the game. We know we have a lot of good tight ends at this school in this program, and losing Pat, it hurts, but it's just next man up.
Thank you, Nubias. Apologize. I missed Mark and let him go ahead of you. But Nubias, you have the next question, and then John Petishnock, you're on deck.
This may be a tough question to answer, particularly in this moment, but what would you say is the toughest lesson that you've taken from not only the game, but just this season overall?
So I know most of us on this team have never lost this many games in a row. So Coach Franklin preaches this actually after every game, or even before the game. We're facing adversity. Our backs are against the wall, and it's just how you respond to the adversity. You can do two things. Actually, someone on our staff, Dion Barnes, he talked about this in his hotel share Friday night. You can do two things when you're facing adversity. You can pack it up and just quit, and that's just how you're going to be for the rest of your life. You quit now during this season, 0-5. It looks hard, but if you quit, you're going to be a quitter for the rest of your life. Or you can put your head down and work and just fight the adversity and come out on top. And that's what we need to do. We just need to work. We got to come out and practice every single day and work, man. That's all to it.
Thank you, Jahan. Let's go next to John Petishnock, and then Thomas Frank Carr, you're on deck.
Hey, Jahan, building off of that answer, what in terms of body language and demeanor and attitude, what are you hoping to see from the guys, not just next week, but really for the rest of the season?
Heads up. We got to have our heads up. We got to just battle. We know that we're all that we have. Us guys together in the locker room, we're all that we have. We can't, no offense, we can't listen to the outsiders, but we gotta take the constructive criticism when watching the film. We know our coaches are gonna put us in positions to win football games, and we gotta execute. We just gotta have our heads up and just move on and just win the week, win the day, and win the moment. Whatever moment you're in, win that moment. We gotta start doing things with a winner's mentality, and that's pretty much it. We just gotta win the day, come to practice every day, work, and just go 1-0.
Just going to say thanks for that 1-0 mentality. Thomas Frank Carr, you've got the next question, and then Ben Jones, you've got the last question because we've got to wrap Jahan up. We've got 2 more questions.
Hey, Jahan, I appreciate you answering all our questions today. I know this is, a lot of heavy stuff, so I want to ask you a little bit more of a fun one.
Jesus Christ.
On the your touchdown, I think there were 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. Hey, Audrey, can you mute yourself? Audrey? Thanks. I think there were 2 corners lined up like 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. At what point in the route did you know you had the safety beat?
Yeah, so it was kind of a double move off the safety, and I broke the cushion of the corner, broke to the safety, and as soon as I took my second cut to get upfield, I saw the safety he was kind of like in cement. He was kind of stuck in his shoes, so I knew that I had him beat right there. I just had to put my head down and get out of my break, and Sean placed it perfectly, and I was able to score.
Thank you for that explanation. Let's go next to the last question for Ben Jones.
John, this is a little out of left field, but you are so consumed with football that it is your life. Do you ever dream about football? Do football players have football nightmares?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, I usually don't have nightmares about football. It's just because I've been doing it for so long. I've been playing all my life, and I honestly just have dreams and aspirations of just being on the top of the pedestal, just going out every day and just trying to better myself, trying to be the best version of myself. And if I want to go to sleep at night every day knowing that I got better in something, and that's just a big thing for me.
John, I think that's the perfect way to close it. Thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.